like when he started his soccer thing, for instance, if he has a meeting for the soccer and an interview like this is scheduled, and he's trying to figure that, look, you guys do yes, because I have a meeting, then people now start wondering, have priorities shifted? You know, but at the end of the day, you now figure it was easier when we were 23, 24. And when we're probably living in our parents' houses, we didn't have bills to pay, you know, but with time, you figure that it's going to be a bit more difficult because everybody has to try and maximize and make as much from everywhere he can at the same time. Yes. So it's easier with an individual, as in one guy singing alone, but with 3 guys singing together and 3 guys trying to invest outside, every other person is always going to wonder, is there conflict of interest, you know? So I think that is one of the things that really affects groups generally, as in both here and abroad, because everybody's at one point in time going to want to start investing outside the music.
So is there likely to be a time when the 2 of you might now decide, okay, you know what, enough of Style Plus, let's go individual?
Maybe.
Well,
yeah, Zeal.
Maybe, but I personally, because as in he, for instance, I think he would make a good solo artist. I don't think I would.
Oh yeah?
No, as in not like I don't have the musical ability to, but I don't think my head is in the right place to sing alone. Okay. Because personally I didn't start singing because I just wanted to sing. I started singing because I liked the concept of singing together. You know, so I don't think it would have the same effect for me singing alone.
Okay, let's hear.
Maybe.
I could manage him.
Okay. So if he decides to go on his own, you will be his manager. But you're going to stop singing to manage him.
Yes.
I've never really thought of that, actually. I take it a step at a time.
Okay.
The relationship is good for now, so why fix what's not broken?
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. No. So, but he's my brother, and I feel good to confide in him, whatever I want to do. You know, so I think I have guidance in him. So.
Okay. So you know, the thing about it is that sometimes, no matter how invested you are in the idea or the ideology of a group, sometimes you feel the need to express yourself alone. And everybody feels that need once in a while. Because sometimes, like, let's say the average musician, right, has a song, it's 4 minutes, 15 seconds. He sings verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. He talks about a variety of things. He sings in different styles. Now you look at it that we, as 3, you probably only have 1 verse to yourself. You know, you probably have 1 harmony part in the whole chorus. You have 1 chorus to ad-lib, and then you probably have only about 16 bars to talk about what you want to talk about. Sometimes you want to have more than that. And that's why the everlasting question of why didn't we do more features, feature more people over the years, the truth is that you already have only 1 verse to yourself.
It's occupied.
Yes. So.
Yeah, but even as a group, can't a person decide that I want to do this song by myself, even though, it happened with the Beatles.
Yes, very possible.
Sometimes John just goes out and makes 1 song on its own.
It's very possible. But if you go through history, right, most times, that is always the beginning of the end.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, most times.
Okay.
You know, because at the end of the day, you now start a brand new argument of, okay, I made 6
more
songs.
money on that
No, I did 6 songs, right? I did 7, you did 5, and we only have a 10-track album. And now we want to do 5 songs that all of us did together, and then you did 6 alone, I did 7, you did 5. Which of your own do we pick? Which of mine do we pick? Which of yours do we pick? The ones you did alone. It now becomes a problem. Then you now start arguing royalties. We're now going to share royalties based on who did what. You now start saying, okay, the record label or the management they're doing a side deal with this guy. That's why they're picking more of this guy's songs. You know, you start complicating the whole process.
Okay.
Indeed.
We'll take a moment and look at one or two of your one of your songs, and then let's talk about how you got about writing those songs and how you want to go forward.
Okay.
You're going to write the songs you're writing now.
Every night I drink white wine, and I'm gonna come alive tonight. Everyone says there's no time. Rushing towards the finish line. When will you find a way to really feel alive? When will you find a way to live, a way to live your life? Open your eyes, see the sunshine. Open your eyes, beautiful moonlight. Now close your eyes. Put your hand on your chest if you feel the beat of your heart. You're alive, 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 alive. You're alive, alive. If you feel the beat of your heart, you're alive. Everyone needs a lifeline. Coming at just the right time. It may be Hennessy, or maybe white wine, or it just maybe a beautiful woman. Miracle of the nighttime. Flowing just like a pipeline.
Now, that song was before the final separation, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what's that song about? Because in the video, I mean, okay, that lady telling that man,
what's in
so
the
like, as in, you're all big up and all. What was the song about?
That song was a celebration of life. It was basically appreciating the fact that irrespective of all the difficulties that you face every day, you kind of still wake up and feel your heart beating, basically.
Okay.
I probably think I know where you're going next.
Okay. Let's see whether you know.
Because you figured that I sang most of the song.
I wasn't thinking that, but since you've done that, go ahead.
This was different. This wasn't supposed to be a Starflare song. Our producer, long-time producer, Sunki, he started an initiative that he called Sunki Sunday.
Sunki Sunday Tonic.
Sunki Sunday Tonic.
Something like that.
He was releasing a song on the internet every Sunday. Every Sunday. Tim, you know, the producer in America, Timbaland, had Timbo Thursday.
Yeah, something like that.
So he picked the initiative from there and was releasing a song online free every Sunday. So every Sunday he would, during the week, he'd call different artists he would produce, they would sing, he would mix, master, and just release it online free. So he had done Zeal, he had done Zeal, he had done Tunde. Then this was the one that he called me to sing on. Then we went to Kaduna.
Yeah, we traveled somewhere.
Yes, and he went in the hotel room and he put the song on speaker and played. And he played it all night. And it was like a suite, a very big suite. So the song was playing around and the guys heard it. And they said, no. That even if they just come in at the end that they want this to be a Starflare song. And they came to me and said, it's not my song, it's Sunki's song. So they talked to Sunki.
Okay, are you going to be able to sing us out at the end of today's program? Well, actually, I'm asking that you do sing us out when we have closed the program for today.
Okay.
We'll try.
So quickly decide which song you're going to sing.
We'll try.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so we were speaking with Shifi and Zeal of Style Plus. They say they are still on, but you hear from them as we wind down finally on today's episode of the show.
Thank you very much for joining us for today's program, which came to you, or which has been coming to you live from Abuja, but we'll bring you a fresh edition next Saturday, hopefully from our studios in Lagos. Thank you very much. My name is Alero Edu, wishing you a very happy weekend indeed.
And I'm Neota Igwe. Thank you for all of you that sent in your comments. We'll see you again sometime soon.
And don't forget to tune in at 6 o'clock to watch the launch of Echo at Africa.
It's all
come
about
to you live.
It's all about environment and innovations in green technology. So,
Style Plus.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
the song, no talking.
Sing us out.
Just sing.
Okay,
Let's hear them.
let me probably sing my favorite of all time.
Okay.
I don't know if it's his favorite of all time.
Just
You're the
If
boss.
I could run away, I'll run with you far away to a place where there will be angels who describe to you the way I feel for you, feel about you, my heart and my soul's desire.
if I could run away. Peace out, people.